Hey guys, welcome back to Khanvolution. My name's Khan. Right now I'm going to be sitting down and check out some more StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void, all in-game cinematics and cutscenes. Last time what happened, we basically started off the whole Legacy of the Void journey with all the different types of storylines following, Zeratul specifically as he meets Artanis, who's the leader of the Protoss race that is trying to invade or revade, if that's even a word, Ayur and take it back from the Zerg. However, unbeknownst to Artanis and everybody, all the other Protoss races, like, his general Celindes, I believe that's her name. No, unbeknownst to them, there is already a much more darker power within Ayur, due to Amon's influence, who is this, sort of dark deity that exists within the StarCraft 2 universe. And Zeratul came in with, obviously bad tidings and, sort of a warning, which Artanis doesn't really follow. And because of that, him and all his soldiers pretty much get subjugated by Amon's influence, which Zeratul ultimately has to make the ultimate sacrifice for in relieving his friend of Amon's influence by cutting off his, nerve cord. But so because of that, he no longer has connection to the vast energy and cosmic, psionic connection that all the Protoss have. And now, because of Zeratul's sacrifice, I think Artanis is going to go on a journey to find Jim Reynor and trying to find a way to stop, Amon's influence throughout the galaxy and universe. Because basically what Amon wants to do is fuse different races together to make some master race shit. I don't know, man. This is some cool shit. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what happens next. Thanks for everybody who's been posting comments and explaining to me everything that's going on. I appreciate all the time and effort you guys put in order to help me understand exactly what's happening. I'm sure you guys will continue to do so, and I can't wait to read all of your guys' comments. If you guys enjoy watching these videos with me, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And come over to Discord. You guys can chat with me directly over there. Let's go ahead and dive in and see more of this amazing story in 3, 2, 1, Sun. Starting off where we left off last, of course. Ayur. Much later, okay. This picks up right after, Zeratul's death. Oh, shit. Whoa. It's like Zeratul's tribe, they have green beam weapons. Oh shit! Blue beam weapons. Oh, Artanis is here. Damn. Okay.
Smith Carax, I have been looking for you.
Artanis, praise the
Your
gods.
nerve cords, they must be removed.
It was done by the Dark Templar. I am free of the Kala's corruption. Are there others?
I have saved all that I could. Come, we must escape this world before time runs out.
Escape? How?
The Sphere of Adun still rests beneath the ruins of Kor Shakal. Its generators are ancient, but a phase smith of your ability will know how to bring them online.
The Sphere of Adun. I am honored to have the opportunity. This is fortune we cannot ignore.
Indeed. Come, we must go at once.
Sphere of Adun. We have to leave this place.
Hierarch, we are en route to the Sphere of Adun. As long as its generators still function, I should be able to bring them online. Once the Sphere is fully activated, we must flee from this fallen world.
So does the spear allow them to flee, or is it just a weapon?
The Sphere of Adun lies dormant beneath the heart of the Conclave. I had hoped to raise it, to secure our victory against the Zerg. But now, it is our last hope for survival.
Artanis, why do you flee
Oh shit.
Selendis.
Amon took
Amon's
Selendis?
control.
Shit.
Karax, we have to bring the Sphere of Adun online.
The first power cell is activating, but the remaining 4 have been disabled by creep.
Can we save Selendis if we cut off her power cord?
We have no choice but to clear them. What of our defenses?
Unfortunately,
Defenses are
they are
fucked.
without power. However, the Sphere of Adun support systems can aid us. They will allow us to deploy pylons anywhere on the battlefield. We should deploy one here as soon as possible.
Cool. Funny how like the pylon deployment looks in game.
Power transfer completed. The Sphere of Adun is ready to depart.
Want all firstborn freed from Amon aboard, Facesmith. We must free
Oh, the
Sphere
Sphere of Adun is a ship.
As you command.
Holy shit. Damn. Neato. That looks dope. That looks so dope. Wow. Why do they call it a
Sphere of
spear?
Adun, a marvel of Kalai engineering, and last of the 3 great arc ships. Each created
okay.
to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. Though it pains me greatly, I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war.
Damn.
There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time, when our culture shined as a constellation.
Damn, dude. This is some sci-fi heaven
Has been
shit.
updated hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel.
Dope.
With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
But how?
Ire is lost once more. My great vision of reclamation left in ruins. This shall not stand. The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the Zelnaga Keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Reynor in many solar returns, I believe he will give the Keystone to us.
Okay.
The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Oh, so you get to choose where you go? That's funny. That's cool. Okay, so... Yes, we're literally in the middle of a freaking war. Nice. Let's see what the Sphere of Adun's got.
Evasive war!
Whoa! Evasive warp?
This is Commander James Reynor. Artanis? There. Ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Friend Raynor, you seem rather occupied.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps. an elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attacked reported hybrid leaving them.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce
Does Reynor
those
know about
bulkheads.
Amon?
Reposition to Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate Augustgrad.
We
Oh,
will
shit.
ensure that does not happen, Commander. Engage their fleet and keep their assault at bay.
Oh,
Like
damn.
old times, buddy. Like old times.
Oh, I got chills. I got chills. That's cool.
Hierarch, before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities within the War Council.
It seems fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss see the synchronicity of events and know there is a grander design behind them.
It don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the Keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Xel'Naga.
Where's Zeratul now?
The Dark Prelate fell on Ire. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save.
Get this shit done first. Let's go.
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the Sphere of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings.
Yeah, it's a huge transition
know
for
the
them.
true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
Interesting. Wow. That's very interesting. I didn't realize how much of that connection impacted them.
Sky
Must
Shield's
have
in
lost
serious
it.
trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, Augustgrad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them. This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your
Okay.
suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Corps is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Corps leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
Oh, that's what those effects are. It's literally crashing.
Friend Raynor, Sky Shield has been stabilized, and Mobius Corps is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station
Interesting.
from here. Gotta say, I owe you big time for this
That's
one,
a
partner.
craziest rocket launcher, man.
Hell of a thing your
Holy
boys
shit.
did, Artanis. Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down the cavalry.
We will join you on the surface and extract the Keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the Keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
Oh,
I
shit,
am
okay.
uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, friend Raynor.
Me either. Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Core evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the Keystone.
We shall not let them escape.
I like them working together. That's cool, man. Sphere of Adun.
A preserver? Released from stasis?
She still bears her nerve cords. She's tethered to the collar.
Whoa.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted.
How do we know for
Preservers
sure?
at my station have trained to control the Kala's every rebel. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
Sounds good.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here.
Interesting.
I must remind you, our sacred law, the Deul, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings, unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Rohana?
I do
Yeah, I was
not
about
make
to
an
ask.
assumption. Gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility. In time, you will also.
I love how she focused on their
Solar
on the
matrix
mouth.
core. Truly an impressive sight.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation.
A synthetic star of the shooter.
This chamber provides power to the Sphere of Adun and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
Damn.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Shit looks
Do what
dope.
you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready.
Alright, so I had to film this part on a separate day because right after I finished watching that segment of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void, I had to quickly go and do something else, something came up. So I'm sitting down now and yeah, I actually finished up to that portion right after they see that huge energy core of the Sphere of Adun. So that was pretty insane, seeing how the freaking, that dome energy, it feels so alien to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually those spherical objects and the weird alien spheres are so much to, like, you know, the high sci-fi-ness of a lot of these shows, because for some reason the spherical object is just so uniform in nature throughout the universe. So I love the fact that their engine core you know, is so reminiscent of a lot of like like sci-fi movies that exist out there. And the thing is that it not only gives the ship energy, it actually provides energy to all of the Protoss that are yet sleeping within the Sphere of Adun, those who gave up their lives to basically become the soldiers of the Sphere of Adun, constantly sleeping until at such a point that they are actually needed. And what they're doing while they're in stasis is that what do you call the other Protoss, you know, Artanis and the new engineer, is they're breaking off their connection to the call, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty interesting. And the dark, and now we get to see more of the Dark Templars, you know, who actually cut off their connection originally. And they were a little bit hesitant to when Artanis first showed up, because they thought, you know, his cords were still intact, Amon's influence was still inside them. So that was pretty interesting to see their connection, of them coming together, understanding one another a little bit. Because there's this one thing that I guess this part of the cutscenes really explained very thoroughly, was how it felt for all these how it must feel, you know, if we are to sympathize to a certain regard, is to lose your connection to the, you know, to everyone else around you. You know what I'm saying? It's like this sort of isolation. You're on an island with no connection to everyone else. For us, it's normal. We can't read any other people's minds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like if we but we express ourselves through our emotions and our facial features, and you understand one another through through time and through compassion and through your, you know, body language and everything, all that mixed together. But for Protoss, it's different. It's like they know who the other person is just through the connection. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you can read other people's thoughts, their emotions, their feelings. So it creates this sort of sense of community, the sense of like the one is all and all is one. You know what I'm saying? So, but now that that connection is torn away, like the Dark Templars, they are able to understand one another. At the same time, I guess it's making them more like humans in a way. So maybe they'll be able to understand humans a little bit more and become maybe more like them. So inadvertently, by severing the connection to with Amon, there's a, you know how Amon's all about, like, you know, merging different races together. What if, like, by trying to go against Amon, there's a sort of merging of ideas that happens, or or recognition of what the other species is. You know what I'm saying? I can't say this correctly, but like, you know, they don't want to merge with other species, but at the same time, by cutting the cord off, they're able to understand other species that much more, you know, specifically humans and whatnot. And this might change the Protoss as an entire race, because it must be crazy for them. I'm surprised they're all not running around going through mental psychosis or mental disorders right now, just because they're all losing their connections to the call, which they've had since birth, I assume. You know what I'm saying? What is the lifespan of a Protoss, actually? I would imagine it's longer than a human, because it always is longer than a human for any alien race, species, or whatever. But anyways, yeah, that was super awesome. Celendas is still under Amon's influence. The sphere, I'm curious why they call the Sphere of Adun. I thought it was while I was watching that, I thought maybe it might be called the Sphere of Adun, simply because maybe like some ancient giant creature used it as a spear initially. But, you know, who knows, it just might be a ship, because it would be cool if like that core was the energy core of a crazy weapon. Maybe that's why they might have called it the Sphere of Adun. I don't know, I'm just speculating over here. But it was nice to see Artanis and Jim Reynor talk to one another, help each other out with missions and whatnot, and at the same time talk about Zeratul and how his loss weighed heavily on both of them. So I'm very curious to see how the story will move forward with them together, and how Kerrigan will play into this later, because she's not gone, right? I mean, she went off into the void literally to go up against her, you know, ultimate enemy. So I'm very curious, dude. This seems like it's really revving up, and there was so many like good chill, like I got chills and good feels when like these two different races were coming together, like, you know, becoming like old friends, meeting together once again and working together to fight off evil. And it's like, it gives me chills, it gives me, you know, cool jellies in my bellies, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can't wait to see more StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Explain to me if there's something I failed to understand or failed to interpret, or, you know, misinterpreted anyway. So yeah, I can't wait to read all you guys' comments. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you guys are, and I'll see you guys later in the next StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void cutscene reaction next week. Until then, have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you guys are. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and feel free to share the video. And I'll see you guys next time.